Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O Levels Mathematics 4024. In this video, I'm going to present you the solution of the May-June 2025 1-3 paper. This is a non-calculator paper, and this belongs from the variant 3. In this video, I'm going to present the solution of each and every question in this paper to the best of my knowledge and the best of my skills and the best of my abilities. The one very important thing which I want to make very clear is the paper and the marking scheme which I will be using in this video are the property of the Cambridge Assessment International Education. The paper and the marking scheme has been created by them. I have only downloaded that paper and the marking scheme from their website, and I'm presenting you the solution of this paper. So let's start. This is 4024/13 May June /25. So let's start the paper. So here we go. The paper is showing up on your screen. The time allowed for this non-calculator paper 1 is 2 hours. The marks this carries is 100 marks. And let's start. So the question number 1 is coming up on your screen. You see our list of formulae will be also accompanying this paper. These are the formulae which will be accompanying this paper. Okay. Okay. So on your screen, the question number 1 is showing up. The question number 1, A part, he says, write 0.07 as a fraction. Very simple and straightforward question. You have learned that when we remove the decimal in the denominator because it's in the numerator, in the place of the decimal, I will put 1, and after the decimal, you will count how many digits there are. That many zeros I will put. So it will be 7 by 100. So 7 by 100 is the right answer, sir. This is how you will do it. Question number 1, it's B part, write 16 by 25 as a decimal fraction. So if you want to convert this into decimal, my technique is very simple. We try to make in the denominator 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. So in the denominator, you have 25. To make it 100, I will multiply the numerator and the denominator both with the 4. So 16 into 4 is 64. 25 into 4 is 100. Then I will adjust the decimal. So downstairs, you have 100. So I will move the decimal in the numerator 2 steps to the left. So the answer will be 0.64. 0.64 is the right answer, sir. Okay. So then we have question number 2 coming up on your screen. Here we have the favorite ice cream flavors of 20 children are shown. So they did a survey. They asked the students which flavor they like. So 20 students is their sample, and they gave their answers. Now we have to complete the frequency table, 2 marks question. The flavor is given. You have to put the tallies there. And you know when you have to put the tallies there, so the method is very simple. So what you do, for example, you have vanilla here, you cut it here, and here you put a 1. Okay. So this is the way. Then you have, let's say, strawberry. So you will cut the strawberry and you will put a 1 here. Okay. So this is how this is done. So let me show you. I have done mark these tallies, and when I did this, you can see that I have put 2 dots there. And so, so what I will do, I have put those marks, and now those marks are not going away. Okay. So annotate, and we can. No. So you can count that I have marked the tallies there. And so Vanilla will be, these are 5 and 2, 7, and the strawberry will be 5, and the chocolate will be 5 and 3, 8. So I mark the tallies. You can see that I put dots there. And by doing so, I 7, 5, and 8 is the frequency. 7, 5, 8 is the frequency. So on your screen, this solution is showing up. I hope it's very simple. You have learned it. Okay. So now we have to count how many times the strawberry is there and how many times is the so now we are on the question number you can see we are on the question number 3. So in the question number 3, A part, a straight line AB is given, and on that we have two angles on that straight line, X and 37. AB is a straight line, work out the value of the X. If you want to find out the value of the X, the method is very simple. What you will do, the sum of these adjacent angles on a straight line is equals to 180. So you can write X plus 37 is equals to 180. And when you do that, you see, when you do that, so what happens? You get an equation, and that equation is something like this. Let me show you. Okay, so the question number 3. Here we go. This slide is not that clear. So you will write X plus 37 is equals to 180. So X will be equals to 180 minus 37. So X will be equals to 143. So the value of the X will be equals to 143. And you can look at the marking scheme. The answer is right. And this is how you will solve it. This is question number 3A part. Okay. So now we are going to the next question, the question number 3, and it's the B part. The question number 3 and its B part, it's a 2 marks question. And you can see he says okay. So the PQR is an isosceles triangle with the PQ and the PR. Angle QPR is equals to 46. Work out the value of the Y. Okay. So because this is an isosceles triangle, so if this angle is Y, this angle will be also Y. In the isosceles triangle, the sides which are opposite to the angles which are opposite to the equal sides, they are also equals to each other. They are called the base angles. So we will have Y plus 46 equals to 180. The sum of the internal angles of a triangle is 180. So we will have y plus 46 equals to 180. So 2y is equals to 180 minus 46. So y will be equals to 134 divided by 2. So that's 67. So question number 3 is B part. 67 is the right answer. So this is how we will solve this. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and that is question number 4. He says, find the value of the 5x plus 3y when x is equals to 4 and the y equals to minus 2. Here an expression is given. The value of the x is given, the value of the y is given. You simply need to substitute them in that expression. So it's a very simple and a straightforward question. So here it comes in front of you on your screen. 5x plus 3y, 5 into 4 plus 3 into minus 2. So that's 20 minus 6, and that's 14. So 14 is the answer. Question number 4. 14 is the answer, sir, which is the right answer, sir. Okay. So now we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 5. He says, write down the reciprocal of the 7. Some people pronounce it reciprocal of 7. So the reciprocal of 7 is 1 by 7. The reciprocal of the 7 is 1 by 7. Then question number 5, B part, he says, write down an irrational number. The most famous irrational number is pi. Or you can write a prime number under a radical sign, for example, under root 2. Or, okay, so he said an irrational number. So we have written there pi. Pi is an irrational number. So we are done with the question number 5. Now we are going to the next question. That is question number 6 coming up on your screen. It says point A, point B, and point C are plotted on the grid. So you can see here the point C, its coordinates are 0, 5. The point B, its coordinates are 0, 3. And then we have the point A, whose coordinates are 3, -3. So their question is on the grid plot and label the point D, which is 3, 6. So 3, 6 will be 3, 6. This point, put a dot here. So that will be the point D. 3, 6, very simple, straightforward question. So you can see here we have plotted the point D, whose coordinates are given 3, 6. So this is the A part of that question. And then they say find the equation of the line BC, and then we have to find out the equation of the line AB. And very simple. And so you see, if you want to find out the equation of the line BC, BC is a vertical line. You can see the BC is a vertical line. The equation of the a vertical line is x equals to a constant, x equals to a number. And that x, what is the value of that number? That number is equals to the x-intercept. So BC is this line, it's a vertical line, its equation will be x equals to constant. And the constant is the x-intercept, which is 0 here. So the equation of that line will become x equals to 0. So that is okay. So then their question is find the equation of the line AB. So if you want to find out the line of the AB, we know the coordinates of the A, that is 3, -3. We know the coordinates of the B, which is 0, 3. First of all, we will find out the gradient of the AB, that is y2 minus y1 divided by the x2 minus x1. So it will be 3 minus 3 divided by 0 -3. So that will be 3 plus 3 divided by -3. That's 6 divided by -3, and that is -2. Now I know the gradient, and that is -2, and I can take 1 point. You can take A point or you can take B point. I have taken here the point B. So y minus y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1. This is the formula we use to find out the equation of a line. So I'm going to use the point B. So y minus 3 equals to -2 bracket x minus 0. The x1 is 0. The y1 is 3. So it will be y equals to -3 equals to -2x plus 0. So y will be equal to -2x plus 3. So this is the equation of the line AB. Let me check. Y equals to 3 minus 2x, and this is how we have done this. So this is how you do this question. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is question number 7 coming up on your screen. He says Asif is making a rectangular lawn 14 meter by 19 meter. He uses grass seed to make the lawn. The grass seeds cost $0.34 for 1 meter square. By writing each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the cost of the seed needed. Here we have the cost against the area of the plot. The cost is in dollars, area is in meter square. We know the length and the width of our plot, so we can find its area. He says by writing each number correct to one significant figure. So I will round off all the numbers given here, and we have to estimate. Okay, so I'm going to write each number correct to one significant figure. So the length, which is 14, I will take as 10, and the width, which is 19, I will take this as 20. So the area of the lawn will be length into width, that's 10 into 20, and that is 200 meters square. Now the cost is $0.34 for 1 meter square, so I will round it off to one significant figure, and that will be 0.30. And cost and area, they are directly proportional to each other. This is the method of proportionality. 1 meter square costs you $0.30. So 200 meters square will cost you how much? I suppose that is X dollars. So 0.30 divided by X equals to 1 by 200, cross multiply. So X will be equals to 200 multiply 0.30. So that is 200 into 30 divided by 100. And so 2 into 30, and that is $60. So almost it will take you $60. So you can see the marking scheme. Question number 7. We are done with it. Okay. So now we are going to the next question, and the next question is question number 8 on your screen. An equation, a linear equation is given to you. He says 4, and we have to solve it. To solve it means to find the value of the variable. So we have 4x minus 7 equals to 9. So we have to find out the value of the x from here. So very simple. We will make x the subject of the formula. So here you can see the 4x minus 7 equals to 9. So 4x will be equals to 9 plus 7. X will be equals to 16 divided by 4, and that is 4. The value of the x will be 4. This is question number 8. It's A part. Our answer is right. This is how this is done. Okay, next question is question number 8, and it's B part. It's a 3 marks question. And it says solve the simultaneous equations. You must show all your working. Solve the simultaneous equations. You must show all your working. So we have 5y minus 8x equals to minus 5, 3y plus 2x equals to 14. So what I will do, I will solve them simultaneously. The method is very simple. You can see here the solution of the question number 8 is B part is showing up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make the coefficient of the x same in both the equations. For that purpose, I'm going to multiply the second equation with the 4, and then I will simply add the left and the right side of both the equations, and the x will be gone, and I will get the value of the y. This is the strategy by which I will work. So 5y minus 8x plus 4 into 3y plus 2x bracket close equals to minus 5 plus 4 into 14. So you get 5y minus 8x plus 12y plus 8x equals to minus 5 plus 56. So this is 51. The plus 8x minus 8x is cancelled with each other. So 5y plus 12y, that is 17y. So y will be equals to 51 divided by 17, and that is 3. So now I know the value of the y. I can substitute into this equation or this equation. I have taken the first equation. In the place of y, I'm going to put this value. So 5 into 3 minus 8x is equals to minus 5. So 15 minus 8x is equals to minus 5. So minus 8x is equals to minus 5 minus 15, and minus 8x is equals to minus 20. Minus minus will be cancelled on both the sides. So with each other, so x will be equals to 20 divided by 8, and the x will be equals to when you cut it with the table of the 4, you will have 5 by 2, which is 2 whole 1 by 2. So the value of the x is 2 whole 1 by 2, and the value of the y is 3. Let's check. This is how you solve it simultaneously. Let's check from the marking scheme. The x is 2 whole 1 by 2, and the y is 3. I hope you understand. So this is how you do the question number 8, and it's B part. Let's go to the next part. That is question number 9. Okay, so he says work out 8. A part is 8 divided by 0.1. You can remove the fraction decimal here, and when you remove the decimal, we put 10 in the place in the denominator. So you will have 8 divided by 1 by 10. When you will convert that divide sign into multiplication sign, you will reciprocate this equation, this fraction. So 10 divided by 1, okay? So 8 multiplied 10 divided by 1, and that is 8 into 10, that is 80. So question number 9, A part, 80 is the answer, sir. Okay, so then we have the question number 9, and it's B part here. 3 fractions are given, 4 by 5 minus 1 by 2 multiplied 3 by 4. Remember the board math, first of all, we are going to do the multiplication. So first of all, minus 1 by 2 and 3 by 4 should be multiplied, and then the subtraction should be done. So 4 by 5 minus the numerator multiplies with the numerator, the denominator multiplies with the denominator. So you will get 4 by 5 minus 3 by 8. Now you can take LCM, you can make the denominators same. When you want to do the addition or subtraction of two fractions, you have to make the denominator same. Either you take the LCM, or the way in the middle school they teach you to make the denominator same. So 4 into 8 and 5 into 8, okay? So in this fraction, I multiply with the 8. This fraction, numerator, denominator, both are multiplied with the 5. So you will have 32 divided by 40 minus 15 divided by 40. So now you can write a single denominator here, 32 minus 15 by 40, that's 17 by 40. So we think 17 by 40 is the answer, sir. That is the right answer, sir. This is how this is done. So we are going to the next question. Okay, he says question number 10. We are on the question number 10. He says a spinner can land on red, green, yellow, or blue. The table shows the probability of each outcome. So here we have the colors, their probability. The red has 0.35 and the green is 0.2. Yellow's probability is 0.15. Blue is 0.4. One of the values in the table is incorrect. Explain how you know this. The sum of all the probabilities of all the outcomes in an experiment should be equals to 1. So if you will add 0.35, 0.2, 0.15, 0.4, the answer must be 1. If the answer is not 1, then some probability is wrong. Okay. So you know, I added them. The answer is 1.1. Some of the probability cannot be more than 1. That's why this is, there is something wrong with one of the readings. So this is question number 10 and it's a part. Let me show you the answer. Okay, so question number 10, A part is done. Now we are going to the next question. He says question number 10 and it's B part. He says the probability of the spinner landing on blue is incorrect. Work out the correct probability of the spinner landing on the blue. So for example, if the blue one is wrong, if this one is wrong, so let me say this is X, so 0.35 plus 0.2 plus 0.15 plus X is equals to 1 because the sum of the probabilities should be 1. So the probability of the blue will be equal to 1 minus the probability of the red minus the probability of the green minus the probability of the yellow. So 1 minus 0.35 minus 0.2 minus 0.15. So you will have 1 minus 0.7. So you get 0.3. So the correct probability of the getting a blue, that will be 0.3. So our answer is right, sir. Okay, so this is how this is done. I hope you understand the idea behind it. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and in the next question is question number 11. A green light flashes every 12 minutes, a red light flashes every 45 minutes. The two lights flash together at 9 a.m. Find the next time when the two lights will flash, when the two lights will flash together. So it's a famous type of question on LCM, the least common multiple. So what I will do, I will prime factorize 12, I will prime factorize 45, then I will find their LCM, and in the 9 a.m. I will add those minutes. So I did prime factorize 12, and you know the 12 is 2 square into 3. I prime factorized 45, so that is the 3 square into the 5. So the LCM will be equals to, you know, the LCM, when we take the LCM, the factors which are common in both the numbers, we write them once and we write their larger power. So in the LCM, 2 square and 3 square will come. And we also take those factors which are not common. That is the special thing about the LCM. So we have 2 square into 3 square into 5. That's 4 into 9 into 5. 4 5s are 20, 29s are 180 minutes. These are in minutes. Okay. So 180 minutes mean how many hours? They are 3 hours. So they flash together at 9 a.m. Then after 3 hours, they will flash again together. So 9 plus 9 a.m. plus 3 hours, that will be 12. So that will be 12 p.m. Okay, so you can write with it the p.m. Oh yeah, the writing the p.m. is important. So here write p.m. I have not written it. Please write here p.m. That thing is important. Right here p.m. I have not written here. Okay, I hope you understand this because you see, I forgot to write there p.m. Okay, so that was question number 3. Now we have question number 12 on your screen. Column vector of the PQ vector is given, that is 4 and minus 2. The position vector of the point Q is 2, 5. Find the position vector of the P. Remember the formula when you represent a vector in its position vectors. If the position, if the vector is PQ, so this can be written as the OP plus PQ equals to OQ. This order is very, very important. Okay. So I write like this: OP plus, you can see OP plus PQ equals to OQ. The OP will be equals to the OQ minus PQ. OQ is 2, 5, okay, and the PQ is 4 minus 2. So when you subtract them, 2 minus 4, that will be minus 2, and 5 minus minus 2, that will be 5 plus 2, and that will be 7. So the OP, which is the position vector of the P, that is minus 2, 7. That was their question. This formula is very, very important. Okay, so let me check. Minus 2 and 7. I have already checked this paper, but for your sake, we are doing it again. Because you see, when again and again, maybe we have ignored something when checking this. Okay, so then the question number 12b party says find the magnitude of the vector PQ. This is the symbol for the magnitude. And you remember how we find the magnitude: x square plus y square and under root on it. He says the magnitude of the PQ is equal to the under root A. Find the value of the A. That's a two marks question. It's a very simple question. You see, the magnitude of the PQ is equal to A. The magnitude of, I know the, I know the column vector for the PQ. The column vector for the PQ is 4 and minus 2. So I'm going to put them here. The formula, remember that formula for finding the magnitude, if you know the column vector, that is x square plus y square and a square root on it. That is how you find the magnitude of a given vector. So it will be the square of the 4 plus square of the minus 2 and a square root on it, and they say that is equal to the under root A. We can square both the sides. So when you square both the sides, you see the radical sign will be gone from both the sides. So here you will have 16 plus 4, and that is 20. 20 will be equal to the A. The value of the A is 20. This is how clearly you are supposed to do these questions. One thing I should have done, I have not written that formula here: x square plus y square under root is equal to the magnitude of the PQ. You can also write that, because you see, we should do each and every step when you are solving a question. That is very helpful to you. Okay, the question number 13 is showing up on your screen. The diagram shows a trapezium with the length in centimeter. So work out the area of the trapezium. Remember, do you remember we have studied in your syllabus? The area of the trapezium is 1 by 2 into the base, 1 by 2 into the height into the sum of the parallel sides. The height here is 4. Height means the perpendicular distance between the two parallel lines, parallel sides. And the sum of the two parallel sides, 6 and 9, are the parallel sides. So just write the formula, put those values there, and it's an easy peasy question. Question number 13. Okay, so area of trapezium will be equal to 1 by 2 into the base into the height, into the 1 by 2 into the height into sum of the parallel sides. So it will be 1 by 2 into the 4 into the sum of two parallel sides, which is 6 plus 9. So you will have 2 and 4 is cancelled. So that's why you get a 2 there. So 2 into the 15, that is 30. So the area of this trapezium is 30. Why I write a centimeter there? Okay, centimeter square. 30 centimeters square is the area of this trapezium. The answer is good, sir. Question number 13 and its B part. He says work out the perimeter of the trapezium. If you want to find out the perimeter of the trapezium, whenever you want to find the perimeter of any regular or shape, now that means that you have to find out the total length of its outer boundary. So the outer boundary is this side is 6, this is 4, this is 9, but I don't know how much is this. This is an inclined line. The method is very simple. What you will do, you will draw a line here, a perpendicular line from this point to this side. So if this is 6, this will be 6, this portion will become 3, this portion will be 4. I will apply Pythagoras and I will find out this side. So let me show you how I have done this. You can see this. I have drawn this line. This is a perpendicular line. So this will become a rectangle. So this is 6. This portion is 6. This whole thing is 9. So this portion is 6. So this portion will be 3. I hope you understand this. This is 4. So this is 4. It's a right angle triangle. This side is 4, this side is 3. Hypotenuse is the question. Apply the Pythagoras and you will be able to find out this side. This is the most famous right angle triangle whose one side is 3, the other side is 4. This side will be 5. If you know the right angle triangle, it is so simple. But we will do the whole ceremony, the procedure. So the hypotenuse square is equal to the perpendicular square plus the base square. So the L square equals to 4 square plus 3 square. So L square is 19, 16 plus 9. So that's L square is equal to 25. Take square root on both the sides. So that inclined thing will become 5. So now I know that this side is 5. So I have to add up all the outer lines, okay? So this is 9, this is 5, this is 9, 4, and 6. Just simply add them, and that will give you the perimeter of that trapezium. So you will have 4 plus 6 plus 5 plus 9, that's 24. So the area of that the perimeter of that trapezium is 24. So that is the marking scheme is showing up on your screen. 24 is the right answer, sir. 24 centimeter. So this is how you do question number 13. We are done with it. Now we are on the question number 14. Question number 14, A part. He says, find the value of the x. 3 raised to power 3. 3 raised to power 3 means 3 multiplied 3 multiplied 3. So 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. So the answer will be 27. Let's check. 27 is the right answer. So, okay. So question number 14 is B part. He says 2 raised to power x is equals to 32. You see, you can prime factorize 32. And I just remember it means 2 raised to power 5 is actually 32. You can prime factorize if you do not remember it. So for you, we have written here the prime factorization of the 32 because I will try to make both the side on both the sides. The base should be same. Then I will be able to compare the powers. So it will be 2 raised to power x equals to 2 raised to power 5. So because they are equal, their bases are same. So I can write x equals to 5. The value of the x is 5. So which is the right answer. So this is how this is done. I hope you know how to prime factorize 32. Okay, so then we have question number 14 and it's C part 2 marks question. He says 3a raised to power minus 3 multiplies 6a. So the coefficients will multiply with the coefficients. This variable will multiply with the variable. You know, when you multiply two variables which have the same base, their powers is added up. So minus 3 plus 1, that will be minus 2. So you will minus 3 minus, so it will, you see that 3, 6 are 18. The a raised to power 1 minus 3 and 18 a raised to power minus 2. So 18, because this power is negative, I can take it downstairs. And when I will take it into the denominator, the power will become positive. So 18 divided by a square, 18 divided by a square is the right answer, sir. Okay, so now we are on the question number 15. This is question number 15 showing up on the screen. He says, work out 70% of 120. 70% of 120. So I will write 70 divided by 100 multiply 120. So it will be something like this. Okay. So you will have 70 divided by 100 multiply 120, 0, 0, cancel. So you are left with 7 into 12, that is 84. So 84 is the right answer, sir. Okay. 84 is the right answer, sir. Then we have question number 15 and it's B part. He says, find 8 as a percentage of 25. So it means 8 divided by 25 multiply 100. So very simple, 25 and 100 will be cancelled with each other. So you will be left with 8 multiplied 4 and that is 32. So 8 is 32% of the 25. So 32 is the answer. So this is how this is done. Okay. Then we have question number, it's the C part. In a sale, the original price of a jacket is reduced by 12%. The sale price of the jacket is $66. calculate the original price of the jacket. We call the original price. Sometimes we call it the mark price. Here, the mark price is not given. The sale price is given after the reduction. And we know that in the mark price or the original price, they have reduced the mark price by the 12%, and then they have the sale price. So this is called the reverse percentage. Let me say that the original price of the mark or the mark price is X. So we will have X minus 12% of X equals to 66. Okay, that the formula is let me say that the original price is, let me say that the original price is, okay, let the original price is X dollars, and the formula will become original price minus 12% of the original price, and that is equal to the sale price. So you will have X minus 12 by 100 of the X equals to 66. I take the LCM here. So 100X minus 12X, the whole thing divided by 100 is equal to 66. So 88X divided by 100 is equal to 66. So X will be equal to 66 into 100 divided by 88. So 66 and 88 can be cancelled. 88 can be cancelled with the table of 11. So you will have 6 by 8 into 100. So cut with the 2, 3 by 4 into the 100. So 425 is 100. So 3 into 25, that's 75. So the original price of that jacket is $75. So this is how this is solved. Reverse percentage. This topic is called the reverse percentage. So every year in all the papers of the Cambridge, they give you a question on reverse percentage, where the sale price is given and the original price we have to find. Okay, it's a 2 marks question, sir. Here we have question number 16. The question number 16 is, he says let me first of all read. The cumulative frequency diagrams gives information about the marks scored by 80 students in an exam. Okay. So here we have a cumulative frequency curve, and on the x-axis, the marks are represented 0, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And on the y-axis, the cumulative frequency, the number of students, I mean, that is given. So let me reduce the size so you can see it, the whole thing. Okay, so this is the cumulative frequency curve given to you. Here we have cumulative frequency. Here we have the number of marks obtained in that exam. So they say use the cumulative frequency diagram to complete the frequency table. The first 2 frequencies have been completed for you. If you want to complete the frequency table and the cumulative frequency diagram is given to you, cumulative frequency curve is given to you, very simple. You see these 2 boundaries. Can you see these 2 boundaries of this class? So check at 55 marks, check what is the cumulative frequency. At 40, check what is the cumulative frequency. Then subtract both the cumulative frequencies. You will get the frequency. Check what is the cumulative frequency at 70 marks and what is the cumulative frequency at 55 marks. The marks are here. From here, go to the graph. Check what's the value on the y-axis. Then from both the cumulative frequency, just subtract them. You will get the frequency. I've done this. Let me show you. So, for example, for this class, for example, 55 and 40. So I have done, you see, here's the 55, you go from there. Here is the 40, you go there, you check these values of x, values on the y-axis, and you subtract them. So when we did that, and 55 and 70, you can see I have found what are the values, because this is not fitting here. Can rotate it. Okay, so you can see the whole thing together. I just rotated it so that let's make it easier. So you can see this. Okay, then I will rotate it back. Okay, so here at 40, what is the cumulative frequency? At 55, this is here 55. So we'll check what is the cumulative frequency here. So then I subtracted them, I get 20. Okay. At 55, I check what is the cumulative frequency. And at 70, I check what is the cumulative frequency. So then I subtract both the cumulative frequencies, and that will give me the frequency of that class. So 60 minus 35, that's 25. So I wrote here. Then in this class, which is 70 and 90, at 70, I will check what is the value. So here we have the 70, that's 60, and at 90, 90 is where here. So what is the value? 77. 77 minus 60, that is 17. So the frequency will be 17. And 90 and 100. So from 90, where is the 90? 90 is here. I will check what is the cumulative frequency, and at 100 marks, what is the cumulative frequency. I will subtract them, and I will get the frequency for that class. So that is 3. So this is how this is done. And I hope that this is clear to you. Let's rotate it back. Okay, so we are done, and this is the table. 20, 25, 17, and 3, 20, 25, 17, and 3. Let me, 20, 25, this is 20, 25, 17, and 3 is the right answer, sir. I hope you understand how this procedure is done. Okay. So, okay, so we are done with this part. Now we are going to the next. Okay, let me increase the size. He says use the cumulative frequency diagram to find an estimate. So that's the B part now we are doing. And the B first part is the median mark. Then he says the 30th percentile. The median mark is the 25%, okay, of the cumulative frequency. So I will first of all find what is the 20, sorry, I said 25. 50%, median means 50%. So 50% of the 80, the total cumulative is 80. So 50 divided by 100 multiply 80, and that will be equals to 40. So on the y-axis, I will see where is the 40. So here we have the 40. From 40, I will go to the cumulative frequency graph and then check what is the value. So this is 1 square behind the 60. So I think that is 58, I think. Yes, the median mark will be 58. The median mark will be 58. I hope you will have a hard copy of this paper, or you can download this paper also, so to make the things easier. Okay, then he says the 30th percentile. So 30% of the last number in the cumulative, that is 80. So 30 into 30 divided by 100 multiply 80, and that will be 24. So what I will do on the cumulative frequency curve, where is 24? 24 is here. From there, I will go to the graph. When I intersect the graph, then I will go downstairs to the x-axis, check what is the value there. This value looks to me 48, I think. And let's see what is the answer. Yes, sir. The 30th percentile will be 48 marks. Then let me check the answer, sir. 48 is the right answer, sir. Okay, then he says the number of the students who scored 76 marks or more. 76 marks or more. This graph is always the graph of less than. So 76 will be here on this line. Okay, 76 will be this point. Here, from here, you will go to the top, and you will be, I think, here somewhere. Okay, so that looks like 66, I think. So 80 minus 66, and that will be 14. This is how this is done. So question number 16, 14 is the right answer, sir. And I hope this is clear to you. Okay, now on your screen, the question number 17 is coming, and it's a 3 marks question. we have to rearrange. Question 17. Rearrange the formula to make x the subject. So you will have ax is equals to 3x plus 2 divided by 5. We have to make x the subject of the formula. The problem is that the x is on two places here. So we will try to bring them on the same position. I mean on the same side of the equal, and then we will take that x common. Then I can make that x alone on one side. So you will cross multiply. 5ax is equals to 3x plus 2. So 5ax minus 3x is equals to 2. So take the x common. So x bracket 5a minus 3 bracket is equals to 2. So x will be equals to 2 divided by 5a minus 3. So you see, this is how you have to do this. And question number 17, I hope the answer is right. And you can see that the question number 17. So our answer is right. So then, then, then we will go to the next question. That is question number 17. We are done with the question number 17. That is a 3 marks question. Now we are going to the next question. That is question number 18. Speed time graph is given in the question number 18. He said the diagram shows the speed time graph for part of a car's journey. Okay. The car travels a total distance of 1.10 kilometer in 90 seconds. One thing is very important, that the total distance traveled is given in kilometers, but here you see the speed is given in meters per second, and here the time is given in seconds. So I can convert this 1.01 kilometer into meters. How you convert it? You know that in 1 kilometer there are 1,000 meters, so multiplied with the 1,000. So the total distance traveled will be equals to the given in the meters. Okay, calculate the value of the V. We have to find out this value of the V. You see, the total distance traveled is given. You know, if the speed time graph is given to you, the area under the speed time graph is equal to the distance traveled. The area under the speed time graph is equal to the distance traveled. And from there, we can find the value of the V. It's a 4-mark question. Let me show you how this is done. So you can see, I can divide this for this speed time graph, area under the speed time graph, in 3 different shapes. This shape is a trapezium, this is a rectangle, this is a right angle triangle. So this side is 24, this is V, and this side is 30. In this rectangle, this side is 40 and this side is V. In this right angle triangle, this side is V and this side is 20. So if I will add the area of these 3 portions, that will be equals to the total distance traveled, which I know is 1010 meter. Okay, so let me show you the working here. So area 1, and okay. Now we will have the area 1 plus area 2 plus area 3 equals to 1010. That is the total distance traveled. Area under the speed time graph is equal to the total distance traveled. Okay, so and the first shape was a trapezium, so it will be 1 by 2 into 30 into the sum of the parallel side, that is 24 plus V, plus area 2 is a rectangle, its sides are 40 into V, plus 1 by 2 into 20 into V, that is the area of that right angle triangle, 1 by 2 into base into height, so it will be 1 by 2 into 20 into V. And the sum of these is equals to 1010. Then we will have here you will have 15 into 24 plus V plus 40V plus 10V equals to 110. So this becomes 50V. Here it becomes 360 plus 15V, and this becomes this and this becomes 60V. This goes to the other side. So 1010 minus 360, that is 650. So V will be equal to 650 divided by 65, and that is 10. So the V value will be the velocity V. This velocity V is how much? It is equals to 10. So let's check. So I hope you see this. Our answer is right. I hope you understand. This is how this is done, and this is how we divided that shape, and this is that speed time graph. We divided it into three shapes, and this is then the working of that A part. It's a 4-mark question. Okay, then in the next part, which is of 1 mark, they say calculate the deceleration of the car in the last 20 seconds. So basically, they are asking you to find the deceleration in the last 20 seconds. Last 20 seconds are this. So I will note down the coordinates for this point, which is 70, 20, 70, 10, because the V value is 10. And this point, which is 90, 0, and I will find the gradient of this speed time graph in the last 20 seconds. And that is equal to the deceleration. So I have taken 2 points on that last 20 seconds speed time graph. So one point is 70, 10, and the other point is 90, 0. I will find the gradient. That will the gradient of the speed time graph is equals to the acceleration. So acceleration will be equals to 0 minus 10 divided by 90 minus 70. So the A will be equals to minus 10 divided by 20. So A will be equals to minus 1 by 2. So A will be equals to minus 0.5 meter per second square. So because he used the word deceleration, so when I write my final answer, I don't need to write a negative with it. Deceleration means negative. So 0.5 meter per second square. So 0.5 meter per second square. So they said their answer in the A divided by the 20. Okay. So our answer is right. I hope you understand this. Okay, so we have here question number 19 coming up on your screen. He says the diagram shows the triangle A and the triangle B. So here a grid is given to us, and let me change it. So in the hope that might be good. Question number 19. So let me reduce the size. So here are triangle A and the triangle B, they are given to us, and they say, describe fully the single transformation that maps the triangle A onto the triangle B. So A onto B, you can see that their lengths have changed. The shape is still the same. And so I think it's an enlargement. So when you want to describe enlargement, you need to know the center of the enlargement, and you need to know the scale factor for the enlargement, or you can say enlargement factor. So what we will do, the method is very simple. You join the same points. You join this point, where the angle is 90 with each other, prolong them on both the sides. You join this point with this point, prolong it. You join this point and this point. You see, in the image and in the object, the same corresponding points, you join them with a straight line with the help of a scale and prolong them. So where these lines which you join, which are formed when you join these same points. So here you can see this is the solution. You can see I have joined this point where the angle is 90 with this point, and I have drawn a line and prolonged it on both the sides. Joined this point with this point, prolonged it on both sides. Joined this point and prolonged it on both the sides. So where these lines intersect, that is the center of the enlargement. So when I do that, the center of the enlargement is 1, 0. So the center of the enlargement is 1, 0. Now, another very important thing is that we have to find out the scale factor. So one method is, you can see that this is the image. The scale factor is the distance of the image from the center of enlargement divided by the distance of the object from the center of enlargement. So here you can see this is one diagonal away, and its corresponding point is 2 diagonals away. So image distance divided by object, so that is 1 divided by 2. But I put a negative with it. Why do I put a negative? If in enlargement, the center of enlargement is in between the image and the object. If in enlargement, the center of enlargement is between the image and the object, the scale factor is negative. Okay. So here with the scale factor, I will write minus. So this is an enlargement. Center of the enlargement is 1, comma 0, and the scale factor is -1/2. The another way of finding the scale factor is the side of the image divided by the side of the object. Here you will have to take the same corresponding side. For example, this side, which is 2 in the object, this side in the image is 1. So 1/2. And the negative, why we put a negative there? Because the center of enlargement is between the image and the object. That's why we put a negative sign with it. Okay. So let me check, sir. So you can enlargement center 1, comma 0, scale factor -1/2. So I hope you understand this thing. So then we have question number 20 coming up on your screen. He says OAB, OAB and OCD are sectors of the circles, each with the center O and angle of 60°. Both the sectors subtend 60° at the center. Sector OAB has radius 6 centimeter, and the sector OCD has a radius of 9 centimeter. Their question is of 3 marks. They say the perimeter of the shaded region is A pi plus B. Find the value of the A and of the B. If you want to find out the area of this shaded region, so that is AC, which is a straight line, which will be 3. BD, which is a straight line, which will be 3, because 9 minus 6, that is 3, that is 3. The arc CD, which will be 60 divided by 360 multiplied 2 pi 9. And the arc AB, which will be 60 divided by 360 multiplied 2 pi, and its radius is 6. So this is how you will find, and then you can tell what is the value of the A and B 3 marks question. Let me show you. Okay, so here we go, G. Here we have that solution coming up. Okay, so the CA plus the arc CD plus DB plus the arc AB, that is the perimeter of that shape. So CA is 3 plus the arc CD is 60 divided by 362 pi, radius is 9, plus DB, which is a straight line, that is 3, plus 60 divided by 362 pi into 6, and that is equal to the perimeter. So this will become 3 plus 1/6 into 18 pi plus 1/6 into 12 pi equals to the perimeter. So that is 6 plus 3 pi plus 2 pi equals to perimeter. That is 6 plus 5 pi. So the value of the A is 6. Sorry, the value of the A is 5, and the value of the B will be 6. So 5 and 6. 5 and 6. So this is how this is done. This is a part of the question number, I think 20. Yes, it's a 3 mark. It was a 3 marks question. Now they say calculate the area of the shaded region. Give your answer in the simplest form in the terms of pi. Again, 3 marks question. They want me to find out the area of this shaded region. The scheme, the strategy is very simple. Find the area of the larger sector, find the area of the smaller sector. From the larger sector, subtract the area of that smaller sector, and that will be equals to the area of this shaded region. So let me show you the way. Oh, sorry. So let me show you how this is done. And here we go. Okay. Calculate the area of the shaded region. That will be equals to the area of the larger sector minus the area of the smaller sector. So this will be 60 divided by 360 pi 9 square minus 60 divided by 360 pi 6 square. The area of the sector is theta by 360 pi r square. So it will be 1/6 pi into 81 minus 1/6 pi into 36. So that will be 27 pi by 2 minus 6 pi. Take the LCM. 27 pi minus 12 pi divided by 2. That is 15 pi by 2. So the answer is 15 pi by 2. The answer is 15 pi by 2. 15 pi by 2 is the right answer, sir. So that was question number 12. It's B part. I hope you understand this. This is how this is done. So now we are going to the question number 21, and here we go. It's a 4-mark question. Question number 21 coming up on your screen. It's a 4 marks question. He says line L has equation 2y equals to 5x plus 3. Find the equation of the line perpendicular to the L which passes through the point 1 by 4, 1 comma 4. So first of all, I will find out the gradient of this line L. How we do that? The equation of the line L is given. If the equation is given, you make the y subject of the formula. The y should be positive and alone on one side of the equal. And on the other side, whatever is the coefficient of the x, that will be the gradient of that line. Once you know the gradient of the L, then we will find the gradient of the perpendicular to that line. That will be you will reciprocate the gradient of the line L and you will change its sign. So that will be the gradient of the perpendicular. Then I will use the gradient of that perpendicular and this point 1 comma 4 on which the perpendicular is. So then I will apply the formula y minus y1 is equals to m bracket x minus x1 bracket close. And I will find the equation of the perpendicular to the line L at the point 1 comma 4. So here you see from the line L, first of all, I'm going to make x the subject of the formula. So 2y is equals to 5x plus 3. So y will be equals to 5 by 2 into x plus 3 by 2. I made the y alone. So the gradient of the line L will be 5 by 2. The gradient of the perpendicular to the line L will be the reciprocal of this gradient and change its sign. So the m of the perpendicular will be minus 2 by 5. Now, if you want to find out the perpendicular to the L at the point 1 comma 4, we can easily do. This is the point 1 comma 4 I'm going to use, and this is the gradient of the perpendicular which I'm going to use. So the equation, if you want to find out the equation of the perpendicular, so that is y minus y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1. So it will be y minus 4 equals to minus 2 by 5 bracket x minus 1 bracket close. Take this 5 to this side. So 5y minus 20 is equals to, open this bracket, minus 2x plus 2. So 5y will be equals to minus 2x plus 2 plus 20. So 5y will be equals to minus 2x plus 22. So y will be equals to minus 2 by 5 into x plus 22 by 5. So this is my equation of that perpendicular at the point 1 comma 4. Let me show you the, okay. So this is, they have written this, I've written this in this form, okay. So I hope the answers are right. I have shown you this is how it is done. So that was question number 21, a 4-mark question. Then we have question number 22. This is also of the 4 marks. This question is on the simplify. He says this is x square minus 9. You can write it x square minus 3 square and then apply the formula. You remember a square minus b square, that is equals to a plus b, a minus b. And in the denominator, you have 5x squared minus 11x minus 12. Multiply the extreme terms, you get 60. Write the factors of the 60, and we are going to do the midterm breaking. Let me show you. So then I hope that something will be cancelled out. Okay, so it's a 4-mark question, sir. Okay, so I can write x squared minus 3x squared. Here I've done the midterm breaking. So 5x squared minus 15x plus 4x minus 12. We have done the midterm breaking, and here you will have x plus 3, x minus 3 in the upstairs. Downstairs, I take 5 common, x common, so x minus 3. Here you will take 4 common, positive 4. So you will have x minus 3 in the bracket, take x minus 3 bracket common. You in the other bracket, you will have 5x plus 4. Now this bracket and this bracket, x minus 3 will be cancelled with each other. So you are left with the x plus 3 divided by 5x plus 4. So this is how it's a 4-mark question, and I hope you understand this. This was question number 22. It's a 4-mark question, very simple, straightforward question. Okay, this is how this is done. I hope you know midterm breaking and factorization. We factorize the numerator as well as the denominator. Okay, This is a brand new question. Question number 23, A part, he says expand and simplify. So we have three brackets here. They are multiplying, so you have to multiply them and you have to simplify it. Okay, very simple, straightforward part. Question number, it's a 3 marks question, okay? So my strategy is, first of all, I'm going to multiply these two, put the square brackets around it. And when I multiply these two, I get this answer. Then I multiply it with the first bracket. So x minus 3 bracket 2x into x plus 2 plus 5 bracket x plus 2 bracket close, and the square bracket also close. So x minus 3 in the brackets remains outside. So here you will have 2x square plus 4x plus 5x plus 10. So this remains outside. So here you will have 2x square plus 9x plus 10. Now x minus 3 will multiply with this bracket. It's this x will multiply with this whole bracket. Then minus 3 will multiply with this whole bracket. So you will have x bracket 2x square plus 9x plus 10 bracket close minus 3 bracket 2x square plus 9x plus 10 bracket close. So that will be 2x cubed plus 9x square plus 10x minus 6x square minus 27x minus 30. So that will give you 2x cubed plus 3x square minus 17x minus 30. Okay. So this is how this is done. It's a 3 mark question. And this is question number 23. So this is how this is done. Okay. So then we have, this was the question. Then he says, sketch the graph of x minus 3 to x plus 5 plus 2 on the sketch. Label the values where the graph crosses the x-axis. Okay, when the graph will crosses the x-axis in this equation, the y will be 0. So I need to know three things to draw the graph. I need to know the x-intercepts and I need to know the y-intercepts. Okay. So if you want to find out the x-intercepts, what you will do, you will take that equation, and in that equation, wherever is the y, you put 0. When the x-intercept happens, the y coordinate is 0. So x minus 3 into 2x plus 5 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. So we will make these three brackets one by one equal to 0, and we will get the value of the x. So x minus 3 equals to 0. So x is equals to 3. So that is 3 comma 0. That is one x-intercept. 2x plus 5 equals 0. So x will be equals to minus 2.5. So minus 2.5 comma 0 will be the second x-intercept. So x plus 2 equals to 0. So x will be equals to minus 2. So minus 2 comma 0 will be my third x-intercept. Then we have the y-intercept. So put x equals to 0. Whenever we find the y-intercept in the equation, wherever there is x, you put 0 in it. So in this equation, you see, wherever is the x, I will put 0 in it, and I will find the value of the y. So the value of the y will be minus 30. So it will be 0 comma minus 30. So here, if you follow, this is one point, this is the other point, and 1, 2, and 3. These are the three x-intercepts, and this is the y-intercept. Now you know the graph of the cube is always it is always like a wave, goes up, comes down, and then again goes up. Okay, so I'm telling you the trick. Find a point between the minus 3 and minus 2.5, and also find a point between 3 and minus 2. I'm talking about the x value. And then put that value into that equation and find the y value, so you get this turning point. And I have taken another point which is a little this way. Means I took the value of the x as minus 3 and put that in that equation and found what is the value. So I plotted this point, this point, this point, and this point. So I took some points between the x-intercepts. So now I can draw. You see, the real the graph is like this. Follow these dots, okay? Okay. So let me show you from the marking scheme, the original graph. You see, this is the shape of the graph, which is supposed to be. Okay. How you find it? Let me. You see, there were two x-intercepts. One was at -2.5, the other one as -2, and then one was at 3. The y-intercept was 0, -30. The trick I'm telling you is that find a point between -2 and -2.5, the x value, and then put it into the CAIE and find its y. Put a dot here. Take a point beyond this point. Take a point between -2 and 3. Plot them here. Then you will be able to find out. So these are your reference points, okay? These 3 points and this point. You can find the points between them, then your graph will be very, very smooth. I hope you understand. It's a new question, okay? It's a new question. And when I was drawing, unfortunately, I did not have time to erase it. And we just took pictures, and this is not that line, okay? Follow these dots, okay? This is at -2.5. This is x-intercept -2. This x-intercept is 3. So take some point between this point, 1 point here on the left side, 1 point here somewhere, 1 point here somewhere, and this is the y. So you understand what is the shape. From there, you will your shape will be accurate. Okay. So I hope you understand. It's not that difficult. It's easy once you have plotted there the x-intercepts and the y-intercept. Then you have to take some points between those points to be 100% sure that in which way the shape will go. So it's a 4-mark question. To get full marks, you need to do that. Okay. Then we have the question number 24 coming up on your screen. The diagram shows the quadrilateral OACB. Okay. The OA is equal to small a. OB is equal to small b. OB is parallel to the AC, and it is given that the AC is 2 times the OB. If AC is 2 times the OB, then this will be 2B. Simple. Okay. First, in its simplest form, in the terms of find the AB. So if you want to find AB, I'm going to make the bridge. I'm going to make bypass. So from A, I will go to O. From O, I will go to the B, and that will be equals to the AB. This is what we call to make the bypass. Okay. So let me show you how I have done this. Okay. You see, he asked me to find out the AB. The method I use is AB will be equals to from A go to O, from O go to B. A to O is minus A, and O to B is plus B. So that is B minus A. B minus A. Okay, so B minus A is the right answer. Okay. Then they asked me to find out the OC. So very simple, you see, look at here. If you want to go from O to C, the bypass is from O go to A, from A go to C. O to A will be small a, from A to C will be 2B because, okay? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so if you want to go from O to C, O to C will be, OC will be equals to OA plus AC. AC, it is given that is 2 times the OB. This is given in the question. So AC will be 2 small b because OB is small b. So here you will have A plus 2B. A plus 2B. A plus 2B is the right answer, sir. Okay, then their question is, the question they are putting to us is, X is the point on the OC such that OX ratio XC is equal to 4 ratio 1. Find the BX. Give your answer in the simplest form. It's a 3 marks question. Okay. OX ratio XC is 4. It is the X is on the point OC. So this is OC here somewhere. They have made 5 parts of the OC. 4 marks are 4 parts are OX and the one part is XC. Let me show you. I've done this. Okay, so this is OC. He says that we have made this 5 divided into 5 parts, and then the axis at OX is 4 parts and XC is 1 part. I already know the value of the OC. So their question is find the BX. If you want to find out the BX, the method is very simple. If you want to find out BX, I'm going to make the bypass. From B, I will go to O. From O, I will go to X. Okay. And OX will be 4 by 5 of the OC. I know the value of the OC. Okay. So the OX will be 4 by 5 of the OC. So here we go. OX will be 4 by 5 of the OC. OX will be 4 by 5 of the OC value we just found is A plus 2B. So the OX will be equals to 4A by 5 plus 8B by 5. BX, the bypass is from B go to O, from O go to X. B to O is minus B plus 4A by 5 plus 8 by 5. So this and this can be solved, can be simplified. I mean, not solved. So it will be 5 minus 5B plus 8B divided by 5 plus 4A by 5. So this will be 3B by 5 plus 4A by 5. You can take this 5. So this will be 4A plus 3B, the whole thing divided by 5. Check. 4A plus 3B, the whole thing divided by 5. So this is how this is done. I hope you understand this. And okay. So then we have, so this is how you do this question. The next, he says the question 25 is printed on. So there, question number 25 coming on thirds. He says a part simplified 2 marks question under root 300 minus under root 48. We have to prime factorize 300, and then it will be very, very easy. So here you can see I have prime factorized 300, which is 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 5 multiply 5. Then I prime factorize 48, which is 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 3. So instead of under root 300, I write its prime factorization. I write it this in the terms of its prime factors. So this 2 is a pair, comes out. This 5 pair comes out, but it does not have a pair, so it remains under the radical. Here we have a pair, comes out. Here we have a pair, comes out. This 3 does not have a pair, so it remains under that radical. So this is 10 under root 3 minus 4 under root 3. So 10 apples minus 4 apples, you will get 6 apples. So 6 under root 3 is the answer. So this is question number 25, 6 under root 3. 6 under root 3 is the answer there. I hope you understand. This is question number 25. Okay, A part, 2 marks question it was. Then we have question number 25, B part. It's a 3 marks question. So they want me to rationalize the denominator, give your answer in its simplest form. So we have to rationalize this. It's very easy. We will find the conjugate. And conjugate means you simply change the sign and you multiply with it and divide with it. This is the way we rationalize. So let me show you the whole thing. Okay. So I will change this sign and multiply with it and divide with it. So it will be 6 bracket under root 7 minus under root 2 bracket close. So this will become, this is like A plus B, A minus B, which is equals to A square minus B square. So this will become under root 7 square minus 2 square. So under root 7 square will be 7. 2 square will be 4. 7 minus 4 will be 3. This 3 and 6 will be cancelled. So 2 under root 7 minus 2. That is the, when you bring it inside, so it will be 2 under root 7 minus 4. This is how this is done. So this is question number 25. I hope you know. So that is completed. So, okay. So my dear students, we are done with this paper. This was May, June 2025, 1-3 paper. This was a non-calculator paper. In this video, I have tried my best to present you the solution of this paper to the best of my knowledge, skills, and still we can make some mistakes. Just forget them, just forgive them, I mean. And I hope that this video will be very helpful to you if you are preparing your Cambridge exam. And if you like this video, if this video is helpful to you, please like this video. Please share the link of this video with your friends, with your junior students, with your teachers through your social media, and also subscribe my channel. You see, when you do these things, this is a support. You provide a support for my work. If you keep on doing this, I will keep on doing this good work, because you should understand that these videos are helpful for so many people around the globe who cannot afford to have a face-to-face tutor or a teacher. So these videos are very helpful for so many people around the world. So at the end, I want to say that all the credit is to the Cambridge Assessment International Education. The paper and the marking scheme which I used in this paper are their property. They have created that paper. I have simply downloaded that paper and presented you the solution of this paper. So everyone, thank you very much for taking your time and preparing your exam from here. So it's a great blessing for me that I can make these videos and be some help to so many students around the globe. So thank you very much. Have a good day. God bless you.